Welcome to the Behind the Art Inspiration podcast, a sneak peek into the studio practices of all types of artists, conversations for artists and fans of art who are sophisticated and savvy. I'm your host and curator, Caroline Karp. Let's get to it. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is episode number 5 of the Behind the Art Inspiration podcast. In this episode, I'll be virtually traveling from my Safety Harbor, Florida studio due south to Miami, Florida, and into the studio of my friend, nature and fine art photographer, Inna Malostovker. Say it for me, Inna. I messed it up.
Yes, you did great.
No, say it though. What's your say your last name.
Malostovker.
Thank you.
Sure.
Inna happens to be a founding member and the administrator of the International Online Art Collective. How you doing tonight, Inna?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great now that we're on the air and live, finally.
Thank you for doing this. This is kind of fun.
Yeah. So Inna
Yes.
has many projects that she has going on. She was just telling me about it, and I'm going to let her tell you about them. She's going to pick and choose because we can't be here all night, but she's going to pick and choose some to talk about.
All right. Well, let's see. How much time do we have?
We have like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. I better pick and choose. All right. Yes. Many projects. I mean, I like photography of many different sorts, and I just go out and take pictures of things that I find beautiful or have a good light or have something interesting, or I think maybe something that people wouldn't necessarily see the way I see it.
Well, let me interrupt you a minute, because I think what I find fascinating about your photography is like your attention to detail and how you really zoom in on a subject. And I often wonder what it would be like to actually watch you taking photographs, because I like see you like on your belly, like zooming in to little tiny creatures. But how do you do it?
Yeah, you'll be very bored watching me because I may stay in one spot for a very long time, waiting for just the right thing. As my husband says, like, do you want them to play violin or something? Yeah, I mean, I want them, if I'm taking a picture of some creature, for example, I want something a little more interesting, a little more, I want it to look at me. I want to have an eye, with the light, what do you call it, with the catch light.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a butt shot. I want them to be, doing something interesting. And yeah, I could be on my belly. I could be, I'm pretty flexible. So sometimes it shows. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to photograph?
I don't know that I have one. I guess I've kind of become obsessed with lizards lately. Like the one time I just happened to take a picture of a lizard, and I'm like, look, if you look at it really close, they're actually kind of cute. And they don't all look the same, and even the same type. They have different facial expressions, and, there's always different light or different background or different something. So lizards kind of become my thing, but I like a lot of different things. And not necessarily outdoors, I like macro. I like setting up little things at home and just.
Mm-hmm. I'm also fascinated by your portraits.
Those would only be selfies. I don't do other people.
Well, like self-portraits.
Self-portraits. Yeah, I actually several years ago I did a daily self-portrait project which lasted 2 years. So I have 730 plus selfies from those years, and now I go back to it once in a while because it's a good subject that'll never complain. It's always it's always available, and if I see some really interesting light or I come with some just all of a sudden come up with some weird idea, like in a bathtub with a blue shower cap surrounded by yellow ducks in bath foam. Why not?
And you were telling me that a friend have a gallery in Miami?
Yeah, we have a gallery in the heart of Little Havana, and it's a tiny little gallery, but it's kind of a place to you know to have some pictures hanging on the wall. It's an expensive storage, but it's there. Sometimes people come and see it, and um, yeah, we actually have an exhibit going on right now where that's a long story too. So let's see how much time we got for that.
Oh, is that the Daily
When,
Voice?
yeah, the Daily Voices. That's when the pandemic started. When the stay-at-home order was issued in Miami in the end of March, and being mainly nature photographer, but having done a lot of other different things, and like not being able to go outside to take pictures, I contacted several of my friends, and I'm like, why don't we start doing a daily photo project? And every week I've been giving them themes for the week ahead, and we were up to 160 something themes. Not a single repeat, which I'm very proud of. So yeah, we came up with quite a few good pictures over those many months and they were all pictures taken at home, with different subjects. Some are very simple, some may be colors, and some more like conceptual stuff that's a little more complicated. And it kind of helped us stay sane, stay in touch. We would share the picture daily and critique each other. And at the end, we're like, we have a lot of nice pictures. So we should really share it with the world, which we did in this exhibit called Daily Voices. We picked a selection of 25 pictures from each. There's 4 of us. And now we have it in our gallery, and we have it online. And we took some of those pictures and printed postcards, and we'll be sending them to some of the assisted living facilities in Miami, because some of the nursing homes and assisted living facilities, people have been isolated, couldn't have any visitors, and we kind of want to send them a little, wishes, a little optimistic message.
Nice.
So that's kind of that story.
And if people want to find out more about that, where would they go?
On my website, www.iamphotoart.com, I have a separate page for Daily Voices. So,
and I have that in the show notes, so they can refer to the show notes.
Yeah, we have each one of our pictures and just general information about the project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, mini project. I've made a couple of coloring books with a little suggestion of one of my friends who happens to be sitting next to me here, or no, not really next to me, but who suggested I make some kids books. I'm like, kids books? No. And then somehow it just all came together, and I made some coloring books using my pictures and the coloring pages and some facts. So I made lizards, I made butterflies. Of course, lizards I started with. I have a ton of lizard pictures. I have a ton of butterfly pictures. These are actually the books.
Nice. So
this way. So if you like open them up somewhere, I don't know, any page. This is too dark. I'm not sure if you're gonna see dark. It's like this way. Got a photograph, got some lizard facts, and got a picture. And there's like a bunch of them like that with like,
Mm-hmm. Hold it still. You're like swinging it around. There we go.
Let's see what I'm showing.
Nice.
Anyway, I did the lizards, I did the I did the butterflies, and now I'm working on the bug one. So now I'm going out. I don't have enough bugs for a whole book, so now I'm going out looking for bugs to include in my bug book.
How many bugs do you have so far?
I think I'm getting close to having enough. I have 20 something.
Okay.
Yeah, getting there.
There must be some fascinating bugs in Miami.
Yeah, I have some bugs from Miami. I have some bugs from different places. I've been traveling to like out in the Middle East, and yeah. I was on a chase for a ladybug for a long time, and you think it'd be easy. I
Right.
couldn't have a bug book without a ladybug.
Right.
So
Right.
I finally found one. The only ones I found in Miami had no spots on them. You can't really color a ladybug without spots. But I finally found one.
Nice.
Very happy with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're on Amazon because yeah, kind of fun, something to do.
Do you have any plans for? I know I've asked you this before. Any plans for enlarged selfies that are part of an exhibition? I remember I asked you that before.
Um, Enlarged, you mean like a big mug of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know about enlarged. I am thinking about an exhibition, and I've been kind of working on trying to get together an exhibition proposal. And one of our friends in common, Guillermo Bublik, helped me with finding the names for some of my pictures because I'm good visually. I'm not really good at naming things. So I might, yeah, I don't know. You might see my face splattered somewhere one day.
we will look forward to that. Thank you so much for joining me here this evening, and thank you to everyone watching and listening as I share. In March of 2020, I had a vision of starting the International Online Art Collective, and then I found some really cool artists to help me actually get it off the ground. And we're a diverse group of artists from around the world who value the power of art to inspire, provoke, and heal. The power of this group is in connection, and from this, a podcast is born. First interviewing these artists, and then I'll be branching out to all types of artists. So, and I'll probably be circling around and interviewing you again once you have your exhibition ready to go.
Maybe a while.
That's okay. But thank you so much again, Inna.
Thank you, Caroline.
Don't go anywhere.